7:23. Good morning and happy Thursday. I'm Tara Jean. This is Breakfast Television, and I'd like you to say hello to Linda Chu. She's an organization expert.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you, especially with the summer season coming and kids out of school. You want to remind us this morning that it's still an opportunity to teach.
Oh, absolutely. School's out, but not the teaching, as you say. So I wanted to sort of display some activities and habits that, as a parent, that you can still instill in your kids. There's no organizing 101 in the school, so one has to do that at home. So looking at time management, for example, so your kids, they all now have these agendas. So I would still encourage to use agendas or calendars and help your kids to write down their own appointments. There's different types of calendaring systems, so you can actually pop something like this into the home or into the bedroom, for example, and they can fill in the blocks on their own. There's different types of boards. There's tack boards as well as dry erase boards that you can use. But the key here is, if you have a family calendar, perhaps on Sunday over breakfast, everybody comes together and compares their schedules, and everything goes onto the family master plan. Otherwise, you kind of lose everything. So the other thing is, with kids, is to continue their writing skills. Have them create lists. So this gives them an opportunity to catalog and to think about sorting and creating their own list. So doing something like 3 things to do before going to bed, and having kids handwrite, and you're coaching them along the way. What are the 3 things that they must do?
Well,
so,
I know as a parent, my daughter, she loves checking things off, making the lists and checking. So that's
and
a
no
really
different
great
than
idea.
adults. We create lists because we want that sense of accomplishment. So you can attach this to a reward board if you want, an activity board, so it works well. And there's different types of lists. There's these dry erase decals that you can place on the walls of any room, and they're fun, they're colorful. There's even different types of color dots that come in 3 feet diameter. So it's really great choices to have. Then the next thing is around always organizing activities, and it's the sort, it's the cataloging, it's the identifying. So using bins, kids that can't read right now, they can see. So using clear bins like this, these are shoe boxes, but with multiple uses. So using shoe boxes to put in all your crayons, for example, even using 3-compartment pockets where you can have all the crayons and all the writing instruments, this whole set, and they're really, really inexpensive.
I think for me, when I see these, one of the best things as a mom, I've got Ozzy who's 5 and Violet is 8. What's great about this is that I can say, go clean your room, and they know what it means. They know where to put their crayons. There's no excuses
well, if there's a home,
right?
You're creating homes for the children, because they know where the milk is, they know where the cereal, they know where you hide the chocolate. So no different than all their toys and all their arts and crafts. So, and create pickup time within. So perhaps prior to screen time, prior to a favorite activity or a play date, then you need to create that pickup time for them.
You know what I always do? I call it the 2-minute tidy or the 10-minute tidy. 2-minute tidy, and then I put on the timer on the stove and
put on the music and whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they do that in kindergarten. You continue that learning in school.
I actually avoid the music because then it turns into a dance party.
Yes, it can, for sure.
You know what I love, and this is the last thing I want to get to, is your great idea on how to handle the kids' electrical cords and charging cables.
Cord management, and everyone's losing it. We actually, there's so many different types of tapes these days. You can actually identify each person's charging device using a different color coding tape. But using action figures like this is just using double-sided tape onto their bedside table, for example. Lego is great, and this action figures, especially on its hand where it cups it like this, it holds the cable perfectly, so you're not losing the cable underneath anything. So, and it's great, it's visual, it's also fun.
Thank you so much. Linda Chu, an organizational expert, and she was joining us this morning on Breakfast Television. Good luck with the kids.